welcome to part 4, Pony 411, episode 153. I'm Alcatraz. Yeah, final part. I'm Alcatraz, and as you heard, there was Nemesis again. Yeah, part 4, because during the convention, we had an episode air.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. We're lying. We're done. See ya. No, we did. It's the Changeling episode.
Is it?
It was. And I've actually forgot what the episode title was called, so I'm just calling it Changeling episode.
The times they are a changeling.
Thank you. But before we get to the episode that came out, we do have a couple news
important bits.
Yeah, a couple things that came out that are kind of important. First and foremost, a new clip for the upcoming episode this week technically. The Dungeons of Discord showed up online as part of thing that Megan McCarthy, whatever. There's a couple scenes from the upcoming episode. You might want to check them out unless you don't want any spoilers.
Yeah.
But they're there. So if you're interested, check it out. The other one, Equestria Girls 4 is done.
100% done. The DVD extras and everything.
It's gone gold basically.
Gone gold.
It's gone gold. It's getting
shipped
pressed
off to Hasbro so they can do the final QC check and get it pressed to discs and released to Netflix and all that jazz.
Yep, but it is done and on its way. That's the two little important bits. So let's get back to that episode. Quick synopsis and what happened. Twilight, Starlight, and Spike are going back to the Crystal Empire to go visit Flurry Heart. They go there, and there's no one there. It's a ghost town.
Weird.
Yeah, until Spike takes off his disguise and everyone mobs him. And then they suddenly randomly freak out and run away.
Yep.
They're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. They go up to the guards. The guards don't trust them until they verify their identity. When Cadence shows up and they verify their identity, and oh, look, they spotted a changeling, so they're freaking out and on guard.
Panic!
Yep, everyone panic. So Spike teams up with the guards, because everyone loves Spike apparently, to go and find the changeling. Spike stumbles down a hole and finds the changeling. And turns out that the changeling isn't part of
He wants a friend.
He wants a friend. He's not there with a huge hive. He's just there on his own. And he's just looking for a friend. He doesn't want to fight. So Spike befriends him and goes to try and convince people of the Crystal Empire.
Doesn't work.
Goes back. Tries something else by bringing him there in disguise.
Kind of works.
Until it doesn't work.
He drops the disguise.
Then everyone freaks out again, and then Spike tries again. He's like, no, we're doing this right.
And then sings a song. And everything's good at the end.
Everything's happy. Yeah.
Racism is over!
Yep, sing a song and cured racism.
If only it worked that way.
If only it worked that way. But no, I enjoyed this. This was another good Spike episode, I think.
Yeah.
We got changelings. I mean, we expected this was going to happen.
I mean, the title gave it away.
The title gave it away. We were expecting
premiere
this.
Gave it away.
Yeah. So here it is. It's finally upon us, and it's good. So yeah, who wrote this one?
It was story by Mike Vogel, Kevin Burke, and Chris Wyatt. With the actual writing by Burke and Wyatt.
They did a good job. I will say they did a good job with Spike. We got our changeling. We got our friendly changeling.
Oddly, one of the weirdly sort of better representations of Spike. I say sort of because he's still kind of annoying in the sense of his ego kind of blows up a bit, including referring to himself as Spike the Brave and Glorious.
Spike.
And
That's because everyone
I know,
calls him that.
But
it's kind of hard.
When you start referring to yourself like that, though, then it's kind of annoying.
Honestly, yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it does fit his character.
I know. That's in the case of why it's better, but it's also still kind of for me like, because I've always said I'm not really a huge Spike fan, so when he's properly represented, it's still for me like, okay, yeah, you're doing it right, but I still don't like him. That's the problem. When you do it right, I don't like it, but it's like, yeah, I can see that it's right. It's weird.
I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine.
The episode's great. I mean
his representation. I don't like, except I'm not as against Spike as you are.
Yeah. The changeling's name is Thorax.
Yes, Thorax, which is actual body part.
Thorax.
They're very insectoid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they finally confirmed that fan theory for real. I mean, we all suspected it was kind of like a lot of stuff there would imply, and now they confirmed it that, they're very insect-like.
Yeah, they showed the hive, and they show the hatchlings.
Yeah, hatchlings with little grub
Yep, they come as little grubs.
Look like grub onesies.
Yep.
Well, I guess the implication is Chrysalis is they're all their mother of all. So
well, it's insectoid and
Yep.
queen, so
it's I guess implied.
that's the implication.
There we go.
Yep.
Some stuff about changelings, although it's also confirmed changelings can actually talk.
Yes.
Which that was a weird thing for a lot. I've seen some fics where it's like, no, they can't talk. It's all clicks and stuff. And no, they can only talk, or they can only talk if they're disguised, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And no, can talk.
They can talk outside.
No weird effect added to his voice either, like Chrysalis has.
Yeah. I wonder if that's only for queens.
Or just because at the time it sounded cool.
Could be. Could be.
It does sound cool.
It does sound cool. But yeah, so Thorax.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like him.
Yeah.
I do.
He's got that voice, that particular kind of nerdy, desperate voice, I think.
Yeah. Kind of nasally and very breathy. And I guess it kind of fits the character, sort of. We don't know that much about him other than he wants to be friends.
Yeah, he's also voiced by Kyle Rideout.
Yeah, that's a new one. That is
new
a
guy.
new. So go mob him on Twitter. He's already there.
Don't mob him like that.
Don't mob him like that. Mob him in the good way. Go follow him.
Be friendly.
Be friendly. Like the example here.
Yeah, be his friend. He wants a friend.
And I'm not going to start singing that song.
It was a couple things. The song at the end, I know a lot of people really like that one. I'm just like, I don't really care that much about it. I'm really kind of bored, actually.
I enjoyed it. It's not my favorite song, but I did overall enjoy it.
I just saw the people praising it to high heavens on the Twitter and stuff. I'm like, wow. I was like, that wasn't the greatest song, I think. I just feel like it's okay. I'm just kind of bored with it, though. It's just not my favorite thing ever.
I will actually say there was a couple points, mainly the ending of the chorus of the song, I thought could have been done differently. I don't know, it feels like it's going one way and doesn't.
Yeah, I think there's one rough spot by delivery-wise.
Possibly.
I think there was one that just kind of, Kathy just kind of just warbled a little bit on the note.
Yeah. I think I know.
I mean, it is Spike's first solo song. Well,
it is.
First solo song in the show. He did have that song on the Christmas album.
Well, yeah, and we're going to ignore the anthem from Equestria Games.
Yeah, that's...
we're just going to ignore that one.
That's not a song.
That was noise.
That is a murder.
But yeah, one thing, this song is going to be very easy to remix, and there are already 2 out that I've seen. I haven't listened to them yet, but
of course,
already. Yeah, so I'm definitely expecting to hear those.
I did also find Sunburst. Pierce Sunburst, he got this fancy title for Flair. And it looks like he's just a glorified babysitter.
Yep. Basically it.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Better than being cooped up in your house.
It depends on who you are.
Well,
some people prefer to be cooped in your house over than
but look at his condition.
Yeah.
He was in full-blown hermit mode.
Yeah, he was. Although some people like being there, but whatever.
It's not that good for your health, though.
Details.
Sometimes those are important.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, overall, I think it was a fairly solid episode.
Yeah, there was a couple... No, I think it kind of continues the tradition of the guards are mostly useless. I mean, we saw one when they're searching for the Changeling. One of them looked behind a photo frame, and apparently it was expecting a Changeling to be there.
What? I don't know.
What are the requirements to get into the Royal Guard? It's got to be super low if they're all like that.
Unless it's like some other military where we don't.
You have a pulse? Yes. Okay, you can be in the Guard.
I mean, you look at some of the other actual military. It's like if you want to go low level stuff, they don't really require a huge amount of brain power. If you can follow orders and you can hold the equipment, that's all you really need to do. Because anything else, they will make you be able to do it. They will break you down, and you will do it.
Doesn't seem to be the case in the Royal Guard, though.
It doesn't.
It seems just like,
they just seem to be idiots.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, also, wow, Shining came off really racist. Yeah.
Everyone came out racist.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, just like, there's one Spike was saying, Twilight's the first one who was actually willing to give the Changeling a chance.
Well, I would hope so. She is the princess of
She's
friendship.
Like, okay, let's go for this.
I recognize these lessons.
It's like,
I taught them.
Yeah, it's like, okay, Spike might have a point. Okay, I trust Spike. Okay, I'll do this. I'll roll with this.
Yeah.
And also, I'll be honest, it feels like Starlight had no reason to be there whatsoever.
You're going to say that anytime. However,
honestly,
I will say she probably didn't, but it wasn't worse for her being there.
I know
anyway.
it wasn't. It didn't. Her being there didn't really improve anything either. She just kind of like was there.
She was there.
It's like, why though?
I don't know.
Honestly, I think they guys just want to have look. Oh, hey, I remember her and Sunburst have a past and all that stuff.
Or yeah, maybe because I mean it was a lesson. Except it was a lesson for Twilight too. So.
Yeah, it was just kind of weird. Just felt like she was just tacked on just because. Oh yeah,
I don't think she was tacked on as much because her being there still fit.
It fit, but it just felt like she had no point in the story. I mean, literally, she added nothing to the actual story of the episode. She was mostly there for background dressing at best.
Yeah, a bit, but it wasn't like
unlike say what was it? No Second Prance is where she was super integral to that story. That was where at one point it's like, okay, yeah, she's kind of necessary for this one to work. But this one should have felt like you could remove her and it would change pretty much nothing about it. And that's kind of one of those. I don't know. It just feels. Also, there was the exposition which felt a little clumsy when they're first were talking about changelings and then we're reminding everyone about everything in the Canterlot wedding. It felt the exposition dialogue felt a little clumsy.
It wasn't horrible.
And they've done better exposition dialogue in the past. That one felt just, Maybe
because new-ish writers. They're not new.
I think it's one of those. They're that weird spot of they were trying to make sure new people can still follow along. So I don't know why they do this sort of thing. It's like, hey, let's make these callbacks. Oh wait, we have to explain it to new people. Well, and sometimes it's like, you know what, you don't have to bother explaining it in that much detail. If you're gonna have just give them enough. I mean, changelings, they can change anything. Okay, I don't know. It felt the dialogue was specifically.
I think without any extra exposition, it would be like, why are they so? I mean,
I don't know. Just for me, again the dialogue, the way it was structured, just felt a little clumsy and
it probably could have been improved, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't incredibly horrible like some things I've heard. It's an episode about racism. I think so. Basically, it is. It is basically. One of my worries was that it was gonna be like rehashing the Zecora episode.
It didn't,
but it didn't. No, so I'm very happy about that.
Yeah,
it was completely new, although it still traded the same sort of idea, racism.
Well, remember the Zecora episode was supposed to be a reading and judging a book by its cover, not racism.
Yeah, but it had some racist undertones to it. Yeah. Racism undertones. I should check my wording. Yeah. I do like the sort of reference to an Abraham
we did find out
Lincoln
Changeling can turn into inanimate objects.
Yes. Thorax was a rock.
Yep, a rock.
A rock.
Maud suddenly is interested in changelings.
Maud would have immediately been able to tell this is not a real rock.
This is a fake teach you rock. How to be a real rock.
The details are all wrong. Because that thing is probably would miss the details. It's like, okay, I got the basic.
And then heavy breathing intensifies.
I know Maud would just take one look. This is not a real rock. This is a fake rock.
Kicks it off the cliff. Oh.
But yeah, there was a sort of subtle reference to an Abraham Lincoln quote, the whole, do I not defeat my enemy by making him my friend. That was kind of neat. I kind of like that.
Yeah. Of course, it's kind of been
it's a
staple of the show in general, if we're going to be honest. How many
I know, but they don't really come close to saying that. Spike Bates almost quoted that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else, really.
Not much.
I mean, the bit where Thorax was hanging around as a crystal hoof, I was like, that's an odd-looking pony. Little...
kind of a lanky crystal pony.
Lanky, tiny dude. Like he's supposed to be a teenager or something, which is odd. Maybe he is a teenager.
Could be.
We don't know much about changelings, are they? Still, I mean, we got some new stuff, but we still don't know much.
We don't know much about any teenager.
Yeah,
but the show. Or real
there
life,
was,
for that matter.
Yeah, during that bit, it's like, just standing there, handing out autographs of Spike. Picture.
They really like Spike.
Yeah. Crystal Empire has no taste.
Or maybe you don't.
I have plenty of taste. I mean, I have the highest of taste.
Sure you do. But yeah, all in all, good episode. Definitely a good episode.
It was a fun one. It was definitely a fun one. I did one of the better Spike episodes of the series. I think the what was that one called? The one with Ember in it. I think that one was still a better Spike episode.
Yeah, that was better. Yeah, with Ember.
Yeah,
the dragon waifu.
Yep, dragon waifu. Yeah, I think that's still so far one of the best Spike episodes. This one though was pretty much one of the better ones though. I mean, granted for me that means it's probably at the end of the season, it's probably somewhere in the middle, but
it was
still
good.
fun. Oh, it was still like Flurry, hurry, why are you an alicorn, Flurry? Could have been a Pegasus and still would have worked.
Or a unicorn even.
Yeah, just Pegasus would have been a nice little callback.
It would have been a nice callback to have her as a Pegasus. I do agree.
And apparently one alicorn, apparently the Crystal Empire generates that much love for one little baby.
Yeah.
For that long.
Well, hey, you saw the royal wedding.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, but the Crystal Empire is a weird place.
It is a weird place. And all the guards are Pegasi.
Yep, at least the ones we saw.
Apparently racism does run deep there.
I don't know, I mean, their captain, I guess, is Shining. Captain Prince.
Except he's an outsider anyway.
An outsider. So they're only racist against the Changelings.
I think that's all I got.
Yeah, I got not much else, I don't think. No, I got nothing else.
You're done?
Yeah, I'm
You're
pretty much done.
I can't say anything else. I'm going to remember stuff as soon as I stop recording, though.
Of course.
That's always the way it works. So,
of course.
That's it. That's all we have to talk about, because obviously we don't have any fan content.
Nope, no fan content. The comic came while we were at the convention, so we don't have it.
Yeah, our copy of the comic happens to be in another country at the moment, so it's a little bit difficult for us to review that.
Because I want a physical copy, not digital. If I had a digital copy, we'd have it, but we don't.
We don't. Yeah, and we'd have to download it on, as you very well put it, butt-tastic internet.
Yeah, this is not the greatest internet. It took forever. As you know, noticing, I've been splitting up the episodes. The release times because of how bad the internet is.
Yeah. That's all we have for you. Hope you liked what you heard.
Yep. Tune in next week, man.
Yep. Hope you tune in.
Dungeons and Discord.
Or later this week, as the case may be. So,
next week.
Yeah, we released.
Dungeons and Discord.
Hope you tune in next time for that.
That'll be fun.
That'll be interesting. Dungeons and Dragons.
No, Dungeons and Discord.
Yes. But they're playing D&D.
Not anymore, because Discord changed it.
Anyway, they're playing a role-playing game, tabletop games. That will definitely be interesting. So, hope you tune in for that. But, until then, remember, please, pony responsibly. See ya.
Bye.